This is the continuation of the lesson multiply multi-digit decimals, and we are going to apply the concept of multiplication in order to solve the word problems. In this question they are saying Jared mows uh, the grass every weekend in the summer. The amount of the gas he uses per hour means in 1 hour, in each hour. He is using the gas is shown over here. Okay, so you can see that he is using in each hour 1.2 liters gas. But they want to ask you, they are asking you that how many liters he is using in 5.8 hours. What does it mean? It means that in 1 hour he is using 1.2 liters gas, right? In 2 hours he is using 1.2 plus 1.2 liter gas. In 3 hours, he is using 1.2, 1.2, 1.2 liter gas, and so on. So rather than showing anything by the addition, you can do it that how much gas he is using in 1 hour? It is 1.2, right? And how many hours he will work? 5.8. And they want to know how much gas will be used in 5.8 hours. So simply multiply. Write an expression to represent this situation. It means the 1.2 liter gas multiply by 5.8 hours. Only this is the way you will find out. Now they are asking you find an estimate of this product by rounding each factor. No rounding. We studied in grade 4 and 5 how to do the rounding to the whole number. So understand the rounding things. Let's see here. I will find the place to explain that how rounding can be done. You know that let's suppose if you have 5.1. You have 5.2, 5.3, 5.4. Okay. So any digit which is less than 5 after the decimal, when you want to round off and write the same previous number. But if the number is 5 after the decimal or more, it means 5.6, 5.7, 5.8 or 5.9, then you add 1 in the previous number, that is 6. Now, if you forget how to round off, then go back and revise it. Okay, they are asking you another way to multiply the okay, find the estimate of this product. Okay, what is the estimate of 1.2? It's 1. What is the estimate of 5.8? Is 6. And 1 times 6 is 6. Okay, so your estimated value will be 6 liters. Now, another way to multiply the decimals is to multiply the actual value. Okay, so find out how to multiply 5.8 and 1.2. Let's try to multiply these things over here. 5.8 and 1.2. Multiply normally. We have solved a lot of questions. 5.8 times 1.2. How to multiply it? 2 times 8, 16. So 6 down and 1 carry. 2 times 5 is 10. 10 plus 1, 11. Then we put the 0 sign. Now multiply with the 1. 1 times 8 is 8 and 1 times 5 is 5. Then we add the numbers. 6 plus 0 is 6. 8 plus 1 is 9 and 5 plus 1 is 6. Okay, so when you multiply, it will be 6, 9, 6. But the thing is where you will put the decimals. Now the first one is after the 1 value, 1 place. So 1 place value. And here also after the 1 place value. So 1 plus 1, it means you will put the digit from right to left after the two place values. So 1 and then 2. So put the decimal here. The product must have the same number of decimals as the total number of decimals. How many decimal places there should be in the product? There will be 2 decimal places, right? In the first one, there is 1 decimal place. In the second number, there is another decimal place. So 1 plus 1, 2 decimal place. What is the product? So the product is 6.96, right? Explain how you knew where you have to put the decimal places. Of course, we just add the decimal places and we find the decimal places for the first number. Then from the second number, we add them and we find the answer. A city park is 0.85 miles long and 0.7 miles wide. The city wants to put in a new plant and grass that need less watering. Write an expression that can be used to find the area. Now we already know that we want to find the area, we always have to multiply the length with the width. Now this is the formula for to find the area of a rectangular field. So this is the length, this is the width. You multiply to determine the area. Remember this thing. So what you will do, so the park is 0.85 miles long and the park is 0.7 miles wide. So you just multiply these two terms. Now the city calculates that only 6/10 of the park will need the plants and grass. So for example, if this is the park, yani whole thing is a park, so the park which will contain the plants and grass will be maybe this one or will be more than that one. Okay. But that would be 6/10. So what decimal can be used to calculate the area of the park? Remember, if you have 6/10, okay, yani they are dividing. Now it means in the denominator there is 1 0. So you put the decimal, you put the first number as it is and put the decimal, yani you have 1 0, right? So move on the left side to put the decimal means move from right to left and 1 digit. Why? Because you have in the denominator 1 digit. So move 1 places to the left. Okay, from right to left. So just put the decimal here. So this is the area where they want to plant they want to put or they want to have the plants and the grass. What is the total area of the park? Total area of the park, it means you multiply 0.85 times 0.7. Okay, so you will multiply 0.85 times 0.7. So I would suggest you that you pause the video and check your answer if your answer is correct. Check your answer. Okay, so the answer is this one, and check that how you multiply, how you put the decimal places. Remember, for the first value, the decimal is after the two place values, and for the second digit, the decimal is after the one place values. So 2 plus 1 is 3. So when I counted after the multiplication, I put the decimal after the third place value. Now explain how you found your answer. Of course, by multiplication. Now write in your own way how you multiply the digits and how you put the decimals. So Neeta will bake 3.2 batches of muffins for the school bake, and now each batch use 1.75 cups. It means for one batch 1.75, right? For the two batch you add 1.75. For the three batch again 1.75, and so on. So you will not keep adding and adding and adding. Better to multiply the batches with the number of the cups to get the total wheat flour that is needed by Neeta. Estimate the product. Product means multiplied. So write your in your vocabulary book that product also means multiply to the nearest whole number. Now what is the round off of 3.2? After the decimal, the number is less than 5, so you will go back to the previous number, that is 3. Then multiply 1.75, yani after the point, the decimal is bigger than 5, so you will add 1 in the digit which is before the decimal. Okay, so 1 plus 1 is 2. Multiply 3 times 2 is 6. Now what is the actual product? You know how to multiply. 3.2 times 1.75. Okay, let's try to multiply. How can we multiply? First 5 times 2, 10, 0 down, 1 up. 5 times 3, 15, 15 plus 1, 16. Now finish the first digit. Now multiply with the second digit. So when you start multiplying the second digit, first we put the 0. Multiply 7 times 2, 14, 4 down, 1 up. 7 times 3, 21, 21 plus 1, 22. Okay, now the third digit. Before you start multiplying, now how many zeros you will put? 1 and 1, yani 2 zeros. Now multiply. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 3 is 3. And then add all the terms. 0, 0, 0. 6 plus 4, 10. 0 down, 1 up. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 2, 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. Then 3 plus 2 is 5. Okay, now where we will put the decimal? So here after the 2 places you have the decimal. And on this side after the 1 decimal place. It means in total 3 places, okay, you have to put the decimal, which means start reading from here. So 1, 2 and 3. So this is here point. So what is the answer? 5.600. Using your estimate, do you think the answer is reasonable? Yes, when you round off 5.6, the answer will be 6, which is almost equal to the estimated value 6. So yes, my answer is reasonable. So I hope you understood the concept. Again and again, I am telling you, reminding you that practice, practice and practice. See you in the next video.